Namaskar, dear seekers. So, welcome to all to the collective chanting and meditation sessions. So, I will just share in short for those who are coming for the first time how we will proceed. And so, what we will do, we will collectively for 45 minutes to 50 minutes meditate and chant together. And during that time, in low tone in background, we will play a divine chant that has been recorded with the voice of a saint from India. And the divine chant is in Sanskrit and is actually Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And when we listen to a divine chant, or when we repeat also in mind, we imbibe some divine energy, and that create a protective shield around us. And I think many are sharing, in the end that after you are feeling much lighter, you are feeling calmness, distress or negative thoughts become less. So for those who are familiar with meditation, you can just close your eyes and do your daily meditation practice. And you can just listen to the divine chant in the background. For those who are more familiar with chanting, that is a ancient technique from India that is repeating God's name. So it can be as per your religion, your family deity. Some of you may be repeating mantras or guru mantras. So you can do the same. You can just close your eyes and repeat the name or mantra that you are familiar to. But if you want to try to repeat in mind, you can also try, or you can just listen in the background. For those who are new to meditation, that means you don't know about meditation so much, you are not familiar with chanting. So we recommend that you can just close your eyes and focus on the breath. And if you want to try, you can try to also repeat in mind if you want to try. So dear seeker, you can sit comfortable. That is important, and because it is the mind that needs to achieve concentration, not the body posture. Because sometimes if we have knee pain, back pain, we may not be able to concentrate because our mind is distracted by the position or the pain we experience. So more important is sit comfortable so that you can concentrate. Also, what we will do, two small exercise is before we start, I will ask you to close your eyes, go deeper inside for around 20 seconds or so, and see what you experience from within, whether you experience calmness or disturbance. And I will ask you to do the same exercise when we will end the collective chanting meditations. I will ask you to remain with closed eyes and also contemplate again deeper inside and see how you feel and compare with the beginning, because the aim is to understand that if we experience something different, then we realize how chanting or meditation help us. So dear seeker, what you can do now, you can just close your eyes and go deeper inside, see how you feel from inside, and in exactly 30 seconds we will start the collective chanting meditation.
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 ॐ भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय 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 ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय 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 ॐ वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते 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 वासुदेवाय। 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 ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय.
Dear seekers, you can remain with closed eyes, huh? Just so we are coming now in between. In beginning, we did an exercise to go inside before the beginning, inside your mind and deeper inside how you feel from within. So now I will ask you to remain with closed eyes and just go also inside, deeper inside, contemplate how you feel by mind, whether you are feeling calm, whether you're experiencing some tension, or you are feeling calmness, deeper calmness. Then some of you did that exercise in the beginning. Huh? You can write how you compare, how you felt now, as anyone who join in between can say also. So just do that for the next 20-30 seconds. You can write. Or if you have any questions in regards to healing, you can say also. For Martin Caputa, you asked a question that light down. It was me. Can you help me? If you can explain what you meant, Martin, by that light down, it was me. It will be able and how to help. If you can reformulate the questions. Jasmina, you felt some tension have left. And from Sonali, Kashil, you said, I only did 15 minutes chanting, okay, but you are feeling calm. From VHT, you are sending one namaskar. From Sonal Kadambari, you said you are very beautiful feeling. Sometimes we can see now how to express in words also. So now you can always see how to express. From Petra, you said before the session, the mind became restless. You had much yawning and some burping happened. Now you feel lot vital energy. Now you feel low of vital energy, but yet mentally refreshed, much lighter and calm. So actually here, Petra, you have a mix of experience I will share for those maybe who are coming for first time. So when we may yawn one time, we may burp one time also. That is a function of the body. But when it happens many times repeatedly, especially during healing session or collective chanting like that, that is spiritual healing happening. That means the negative vibrations around us or in us is coming out. And because it happened after that, you are feeling fresh by mind, but by body you are feeling tired, low energy. So that can happen because there is a fight now between positivity and negativity. So that by mind you are feeling lightness, but that it requires energy not to fight. So that's why you experience low energy, but that is fine. At that time you can always repeat a chant that helps to replenish in vital energy. It is Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha. You can do it for 15 minutes. We also had this live stream, I think it was 3 weeks ago, the first of the year. It was about 5-7 mantras and healing chant that can help us the year 2021. So we can paste the link. And this is these mantras that help us to, when we feel low in energy, we can repeat that divine chant mantra for 15 minutes to 30 minutes. From Oslem, you said you felt gratitude. Okay. From Anita Daswani, it was very nice, but was falling asleep during the chanting. This was normally happening with me. If you can say, Anita, also, see what happened, no? If you feel fresh, because see, we may fall asleep sometime, but two things can happen. If you feel cranky when you wake up, or you may be drowsy, that means that you may have fallen asleep. But if you woke up, some time has passed, you don't know, but you feel fresh, then it can happen that sometime we may enter meditation. So you can see, Anita, whether you were feeling, when you came back or awake, you were feeling a little bit drowsy, or you were feeling fresh from inside. From Mark, you are feeling light and fresh. From Addicted to Music, thank you for this chanting session. I have the general healing questions is how to deal with personal trigger on the outside which cause negative and restless thoughts beside meditation and chanting. So Addicted to Music, I don't know what is your real name, but see, we try to meditate and chant, but what disturbs us is different thoughts in our mind that we react not to outside triggers. So some situation happen and it doesn't happen as per our expectations, or something bothers us. So either we are worried, we become stressed, or we become angry. So in a way, because of it's not because of the trigger, it's of the outside, it's more the trigger within us that react to the outside. So anger, worry, stress, fear, all that we can work on it. That is how to work on overcoming defect of personality. That is a PDR process, personality removal, defect removal. And that is also was made by His Holiness Dr. Atavoli. That is a source of inspiration of SSRF. And we have many satsang online, and I invite you, we'll paste also the link. We have satsang free of charge. That is one of the platform of SSRF, where we explain about this process and help the seeker to work. See, we have anger, we have worry, but we don't know how to overcome them. When we went to school and colleges, we learn mathematics, we learn geography, history, but nobody taught us how to overcome anger, emotionalism, worry. So this is a pragmatic approach of how we can work on it to reduce those internal triggers, and then club with spiritual practice or chanting and meditations. Then when those triggers within us become less, then we are not affected by those external trigger or external situations. From Parisa, you felt some tension in beginning and much more better now you felt calmness. From Natu Sparrow, you say my neck popped a lot and I had a lot of burping. In the beginning there were mostly tension on the right side, but afterwards the tension moved elsewhere. This is from actually Periscope. So actually nature sparrow, no? That is a good thing when sometimes we hear the neck popping or some cracking. I don't know if some of you may have experienced some part of the body without movement. So that's what can happen. It because of the healing sessions, the negative stand that in centers that can be sometime on the back of the head or at the different chakra or on the back especially are formed, and here when they pop that means they get cracked, the positivity cracks them. So like that means sometimes seeker experience that, see, if we do a movement, no, then something pop, but sometimes if you without any movement and when you chant and something crack, that is a good sign. And if you are experiencing, on the right side you are experiencing, so that time you do nyas at a different place where you experience. See, if let's say if distress sometimes affect a person from behind, or sometimes it affect a person from one side. There are some people who experience negative vibration only from one side, and then when something happens, then they move in another place. So if you experience that, if you feel at the right side is more affected than usual, and you can do nyas at that time depending on the spot where it is. It can be here or here, or you can put a box also using box therapy and keep the box in different side where you experience. And if you move that this is moving somewhere else, then you can follow and keep continuing doing nyas as well as a box remedy. From Tony, you said you felt light after chanting and before felt very sleepy. That's okay. From Sarikani, you could not concentrate, and after you felt calmly and chanting continue. From Maya de Gaspe, you said in the beginning I was feeling pain on top of the head and around eyebrows. Now pain on top of the head is gone. Now some pain on eyebrows. So at that time you can do nyas also, same, no? You can do mid-broad chakra or sometimes at the crown chakra. Or we can keep a box also above our head. See, now nowadays, no, negative energy or negative vibration are very strong. Some of you may have experienced that just since a week even it has increased. From Rashmi, you say was able to engross in the chant, feeling light now. From Karin Gondalovich, I felt resistance before chanting, like a push and pull inside to stay in anxiety. With nyas in the throat chakra, that is good. Concentration was better than yesterday. Now I feel clearer in mind and can breathe deeply. That's a good experience, Karina, that you are able to understand how that resistance was pulling you and trying to bring you back in that anxiety. But by doing this nyas and chanting, you experience how it changed. So to continue further, from Martin Caputa, you have a question. Is it safe to chant Shiva and one is possessed since the Shiva is neutral dimension? So again, the question is not too clear, Martin, but ultimately what we recommend now is we can repeat the name as per our religion, or we can repeat the chant that we are suggesting, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Why? Because in today's time, this chant has that ability to fight the negative vibrations. And we recommend also Shri Gurudev Datta. That is a chant that helps to overcome problems caused by departed ancestors. So that's why it is better to focus on those chant, because most of the time people are affected by departed ancestors. From Trupti, you said before I was experiencing a lot of thoughts and during session was finding difficult to focus, but you were able to pray and felt calm. From Sonal, you felt cool and peace in the heart. Breath is slower down and peaceful. From David Emerson, you said you felt more concentration than if you were chanting alone. You felt lighter and more clarity. From Stephen Drisdal, you said you had a lot of distracting thoughts pulling me away from the chanting, but you stay with the meditation to the end and feeling calm now. That's good, Stephen, that you fight And many experience that sometimes distracting thought comes and trying to pull us away, but the fighting spirit to remain, and you see the benefit now that you are feeling more calm, more calmer now. So dear seeker, just wanted to share that we have tomorrow a nice live stream sessions. It is our question series where actually we will have a guest coming from Singapore. His name is Vincent. He will share live his, in a way, testimony or his spiritual journey, how he make very fast spiritual progress. And after that, you can ask questions directly to him live. He will be there and he will be sharing his journey. That is tomorrow. So if you are interested, you can join. And also Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, we will also have the collective chanting sessions. And dear seekers, if some of you are new, we have a new form that if in case you want to keep in touch with us, if you want to speak to us, of course we have live chat, but you can always also ask questions directly to our seekers. So we'll also share this new small in a way form where you can share your contacts and your questions or anything specific you would like to tell us. So dear seeker, continue spiritual practice, continue like that chanting, try to put reminders wherever you can in mobile, because more we chant, more we get the benefit, and we want not to remain in this calm state. So dear seeker, namaskar to all of you.